Hello, in this video we're going to go over how to do a free criminal background check in the state of Colorado. And to get started, visit coloradopublicrecords.org. You'll notice quite a few databases on the home page here that you can use, but we're going to focus on criminal and arrest related information for this video in particular, and free resources that are available within the state of Colorado. So if you hover over other records, let's click on inmate search, and this is where the record is initiated at the arrest, at the point of arrest. So a sheriff's department or a police department arrests somebody and charges them with a crime. The person is booked into a jail. They will either post bail, be released, or sometimes they'll have to wait in jail until they see a judge. And so you're able to actually utilize some of these databases at the county and city level and actually research certain information for free, like for instance identification information, the charges, and potential warrants, holds, and this information you're able to access for free. Each county and city will they'll have the database will be set up slightly differently. The search will be different. The information that they display is different. So you got personal here, case details right here, and then court information. So like I'm just trying to show you all the databases you can use without actually paying any money. So this is the beginning of pretty much a criminal record. Now second, a court date happens, and so you have if you click on hover over other records and click court records, you'll see the court system here within the state of Colorado. So anything from the Supreme Court to Denver County Court or the municipal court system, and each of these courts has their own job. They work on particular types of cases. So like the district court will do felonies, civil, probate, lesser level crimes, juvenile, domestic relations. Colorado County courts will do lesser level crimes, some civil action, small claims, evictions, traffic, things like that. So you just have to figure out which court system you want to look up. For example, when it comes to criminal records, definitely need district court, definitely need county court. And then if you're looking up Denver, they have a specific court. Looks like in Denver, there's definitely going to be some lower level crimes in there too. So there is a free docket search available in the state of Colorado. It's not necessarily going to give you a lot of information. There is, let me see here. There is one database here. Actually, let me look at the Denver County. So Denver County has one specific to that particular area. It's the most populous area. Obviously, maybe a lot of searches will come in through here. If you want like a detailed search here, they do charge you about $6 per each search. It used to be $2. Now they raised it. Just keep that in mind. But you can research the court dockets for free. Now these dockets won't necessarily give you too much information. I can kind of show you what it's all about here. You can select the county courts, district courts, and as you can see, you want the district courts and you want the county courts. So these are the two main courts that pretty much process majority of the records that most people will probably want when they're doing a background check. So you can select the date range, like how far do you want it to go back, things like that. And as you can see, there really isn't too much information, but you at least have something. You have a case number, and so you could potentially take a case number and come back to the Denver County Court website and then search by case number. Now this is kind of meant to search your own records, so you could potentially try this, and if I can get the code in there correctly. Okay, so no record found. So it looks like you're kind of stuck with whatever the court docket system says, and it really isn't much. And so your other option would be to what they have these things called on-site public terminals, and these are literally these pretty much research terminals for court information. And so you can come into a courthouse or a court of clerk's office. You might want to check with the court of clerk's office where they keep these machines, and you're able to research court information using these machines. So if you can't do it online, and some states just make it difficult for some reason, Denver is one of those states. In some states, it's all completely open on the internet. So in this case, you do have to go visit a public terminal because the court document system just is not enough, but at least it lets you know there is something going on, like with a particular individual within the court system. Now, after court, a person will be either found guilty or not guilty, and they will end up either paying a fine if they're guilty, or maybe they'll have to serve some time. And if they have to serve time, if it's under 12 months, it will be in a like a county jail. If it's over 12 months, it'll be a prison, and those facilities are managed by the Colorado Department of Corrections, and they have a database that you can research as well. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like. And as you can see, you have a mugshot, you have personal identifying information, you have your estimated discharge date, and then you have the sentence information. So as you can see, I again did not have to pay any money to use this database. It was absolutely free. Another database you want to consider is the Sex Offender Registry. Again, this is also a statewide database, and you're able to research this information for free. So if you got a name, or if you want to research around a particular county or a particular area, you're able to do that. Now, keep in mind that they don't necessarily give you all of them, all the sex offenders in the area. It's mainly it doesn't, looks like the level 1 sex offenders, it does not post information concerning those people. So you might want to read up on disclosures here. So those are all the potential databases you have available to you. So you have the arrest information, you have court records, and you might have to stop by a public court terminal if you really want to get the details. You can also just use the docket system, which is statewide. You have your inmate information at the prison system and at the jail system, and then you can also utilize the sex offender registry, which is also free. Now, with that said, we also provide a database, which is a name search on top here, and this one looks at public information, court records, property records, criminal arrest information, financial records. It also looks at it has private databases, things like cell phone information, previous addresses, which could be useful, particularly if people haven't lived in Colorado all their life. And it compiles all of this information into a single search system. And it's not just Colorado, it's multiple states. So it kind of gives you like a nationwide look into someone's historic past. And it's practically instantaneous. It compiles thousands of databases into a single search system. Why it's great? Well, it's first of all, it saves you time. And then let's say somebody has a criminal record in Maryland or say Alabama, and they end up moving to Colorado. If you're just researching at the county level or the city level or the state level in Colorado, you're not necessarily going to see what happened in Maryland or Alabama. So it's a great resource to make sure you're covering more bases, and it also helps you save time. So with that said, stop by coloradopublicrecords.org and get started on your free criminal background check in the state of Colorado. Thank you.